Hello friends, today we'll discuss more about the motion. Motion, one of the most important topic of the physics. Motion, that is motion. Before going to the topic, this is the first question to you. Do you know what is motion? Yes, that's it. Motion is the change in position of an object with respect to its surroundings in a given interval of time. You can consider it by the movement of these two characters on the screen, a car and a bike rider. Along with that, you can see one banyan tree present in one side while a building is present in another side of the screen. During the movement, you can easily consider the motion of the bike and the car. You can see here, both of these two things, they are in motion. They are continuously changing their position, which is confirmed by the gap between these two movable things and the surrounding. Surrounding means the banyan tree and the building. Here, one most important point you can notice that to confirm motion of any object, we need a reference point, and that reference point may be any background, any object at rest or motion along with that movable objects. Here is a simple activity to know the importance of a reference point to confirm about the motion of any object. Can you tell me whether fighter jet is in motion or at rest? No, because nothing is in the background to confirm it. Once again, you watch this clip? Yes, that's it. Now you could consider, you can confirm the fighter jet is in motion because we have a reference point in the background to confirm it. Another point you can confirm, motion and rest both are counterpart of each other. That means motion and rest both are relative. They are not absolute. I mean to say, at a time you will never find both motion and rest. If one is present, other will absent. It's like the two sides of a coin, not both. If any object is in motion, at that particular time, you cannot find the position of rest for that. Like that, if that object is at rest at a time, at the same time, you'll never find the motion in that case. So, motion and the rest both are relative. They are not absolute. They are not free from each other. When one is present, other will be absent. In the absence of one, other take the seat of that one. Like the two sides of a coin. Is that clear to you? Okay. Let us know more about the distance and displacement. These are two physical quantities like two twin brothers or sisters. You watch this session completely so that you can confirm it clearly. At the end of this session, I have some amazing questions based on some animatics. Distance. Distance is nothing. That is only the path covered by any object is in motion. You can see here a car in between 2 points A and B, and the path covered by it. The path covered by it is actually the distance covered by the car. Displacement. Displacement is the shortest distance between initial position and final position of an object in motion. You can easily find out the displacement of any moving body if you draw a straight line in between initial and final position of that one. This one is the most easiest way to know the displacement covered by any moving body. Here you can see the 2 points in between A and B which is connected by a road. A car is covering the road in between A and B. If we draw a straight line between A and B, we can easily find out the displacement. The displacement covered by the car. Let us know the difference between distance and displacement. Distance, it is denoted by S, while displacement is denoted by D. Distance, it is always positive, it cannot be negative, while displacement, it may be 0, negative or positive. At the same time, distance, it is a scalar quantity, while displacement is a vector quantity. Distance cannot be less than the displacement, but it may be equal or more than it, while displacement, it cannot be more than the distance, but may be equal or less than the distance. Beside all these differences, distance and displacement both have some similarities, like that distance and displacement have same SI unit of measurement, that is meter. Also, both of these physical quantities have magnitude. Both distance and displacement have same magnitude if a body travels in straight line. Is that clear to you? Okay, let us know more about the displacement. Here you can see the movement of a ladybird on the screen. The ladybird is covering the gap between A and B along a straight line. Since the path is straight between A and B, the distance and the displacement are equal in magnitude in this case. Let us consider one more time. The ladybird is starting its movement from the position B and again returning back to that same position. Since the initial and final position of the ladybird is same, so displacement is 0 in this case. When the initial and final position is same, that time displacement is always 0. Let us consider one more time. The same ladybird is covering the gap between A and V. Here the total distance is 100 meters, but the same ladybird again coming back to the position C from B. Now the gap between initial position, that is A, and the final position, that is C, is the displacement covered by the ladybird. Since the position C is closer to the position A, so the displacement is less than the distance in this case. Can you tell me what is the distance here? Yes, the distance will be the gap between A to B plus B to C, and that is 130 meter. Do you know when displacement is negative? Yes. Let us consider one more time the action of this ladybird. Now, the initial position is C and the final position is A. When the ladybird is covering the gap from C to A, the displacement increases. While it returning back from A to C, the displacement is decreasing. Finally, when the ladybird is coming back to its initial position, that is C, the displacement is 0. But when the ladybird is moving from C to B, that time the displacement is being negative. I think you are clear about distance and displacement. Let us watch this clip and try to answer 4 questions to build up your confirmation on distance and displacement. So it was the whole ladybird session of distance and displacement. Check the description to find the links for other sessions. Thank you. Thanks for watching. See you next time.